afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today our new forecast will be on the Lakota Indians. We have four individuals that will be telling you about them today. There will be 5 different topics mentioned in this forecast about them: weather and geography, homes, culture, fashion, and food. Here's Taylor Jacobson with the homes.
Thanks, Mitchell. Part of the information of the Lakota Indians for today is their homes. The Lakota Indians live in teepees. They were made of bison hides and long tree poles. All of the teepees had a small door. These doors are held up by wood or bone pins. The bison hide also helped cover the door when the door was not needed, such as at nighttime. They would cover the door with bison hide to help cancel out the darkness. They held the door shut with the rock. And that's some of the information on today's newscast about the Lakota Indians' homes.
Today I'm here in the Sioux region. Here the most bravest and mightiest warriors wear bear claw necklaces, and if the horses were red, it meant they strength in war. Important people wore beaded moccasins. When wintertime came, people wore bison fur, and it was used as a robe. When the Sioux region found golden eagle feathers, they wore them very carefully as if it was their most prized possession. War bonnets were decorated with porcupine quills, beads, fur, and feathers. The feathers flowed down the warrior's back. The Sioux region have 2 kinds of clothes. One they wore for tasks and another for special occasions. Thank you for listening. Camden?
Dakota's best source of food is bison, berries for extra flavor. They also hunted antelopes, deer, and elk for food. What the Lakota did with the food they did not eat, they used for clothing. Native Americans first made fried bread in 1800. It was hard to hunt in the winter, so they waited for the summer. The reason they waited for the summer is so that the bison would get fat over the berries. Back to Mitchell.
Thank you, Camden. And now I'm going to talk about the geography of the wonderful Lakota Indians. The Lakota Indians have a unique geographic landscape. They tend to live in the Midwest region of North America and in the Great Plains, or a large flat piece of land. Although they live in the Great Plains region, early European explorers have first seen them in the northwest Wisconsin and central Minnesota. Some Sioux people live in the city, while the real and tough Sioux people own their own reservations. Most of them in North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Montana, and Nebraska. You know how some of the Lakota Indians live in rainy areas? Well, they can also live in dry areas too. Now, let me tell you a little more about the Midwest region of North America too. It's a relatively flat area of land with some scattered hills here and there, and is in the middle of our country. The famous Great Lakes are also a part of this beautiful region.
The community of the Lakota Indians contained about 30 related families. When a baby was born, celebrations could last up to 4 days long. During the celebrations, the people wore feathers colored similar to this. Each and every community had a chief. The chief was very important in the tribe. The children were called Wakanishas, which meant sacred. Every individual's life depended on someone doing his or her job. For instance, the women would stay home and cook, clean, and take care of the children, while the men would hunt and take care of the village.
I hope you enjoyed our newscast today on the Lakota Indians. Our reporters did a fantastic job as usual. Stay tuned for the next group of Indians. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you have a nice day.